Jessica Kelly Amos, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Mary Douglas Anderson, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Abigail Alexandra Armbrecht, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 13 years. Lillian Ann Bell, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 13 years. Elizabeth Stanford Brinson, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 13 years. Alexandria Brittany Brown, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Anna Lauren Brown, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Rose Ann Bruckowitz, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Eleanor Brown Carter, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Anna McClure Castex, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 9 years. Janie Alexis Chow, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Dory Mackenzie Courtney, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 8 years. Mary Cullen Futrell, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 10 years. Merle Elizabeth Dale, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Susan Margaret Dismukes, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 1 year. Caroline Christoph Edmondson, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 13 years. Jasmine Espahani, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 5 years. Ann Norris Aslava, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 13 years. Elena Joyce Garcet, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Anna Elizabeth Gerhardt, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 9 years. Emma Parson Goodlow, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Mary Ashley Hand, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 7 years. Marie Camille Inge, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Mary Franklin King, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Berta Ann Maisel, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 4 years. Gay Mazel, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 4 years. Maria Josephine Martino, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 12 years. Sarah Hood McAleer, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Imani Regina Destiny Moon, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 5 years. Margaret Drennan Murray, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Jordan Lee Fabian Feffley, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 7 years. Carol Larkin Pipes, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Margaret Ann Hipkin, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 8 years. Anna Jane Stevens, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 6 years. Clara Hadley Somersell, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 7 years. Laura Catrette Tamblin, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Tristan Kayla Turk, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 14 years. Katie Ann Watley, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 4 years. Elizabeth Marie Zeman, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 4 years.
Colby Scott Allen, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 13 years. Jacob David Anishevitz, in attendance at UMS-Wright for 5 years.